welcome back from your July 4th vacation for this Monday, the 8th of July, 2019, and we're right now about 9:20 a.m. Central Daylight Time. So let's talk about really the events that we're looking at on the board. You're still dealing with that crazy jobs number showing a whopping jump to 224,000 jobs on Friday, bringing in the question now that the reduction, there was a further reduction in the prior month's number as well. Was that a one-off or is this the one-off? The things that it did, and we have to remember, is it impacts what interest rates might or might not do. Are we going to see the Fed move to a 50 basis point cut? That had been a question for an insurance cut and getting everything one-off and done at the end of July. Well, that's now probably out of the equation, but the quarter point cut is certainly still there with the insurance behind the idea that the Fed will do whatever it has to take, especially as other economies are dropping away their interest rates. We'll see what happens. Of course, the president pressuring the Fed is interesting, but I doubt that they listen to him. On the energy sector, it's a bit of a mixed game today. As you can see, we're finally getting a bid in the markets, and that's even with new refineries coming online in China. Now, those new refineries that have come on are monsters, about 400,000 barrels a day, and they've decided to do something. In order to grab market share, they're undercutting what they call the teapot refineries there. So a little bit of pressure coming on in the marketplace. The bigger question is, are they going to oversupply the market with all this additional energy that they have? In the stock market, the question is, what does this all mean, that job hike for interest rates, and how's that going to impact the stock market? So you're getting that quandary again. The same in the energy, the currencies. The dollar's up. As you can see, other markets are mostly lower against the dollar. So when you take a look at the day's data, and today's a light day for American news. From Germany, we see that exports grew 1.1%, surpassing the half-point forecast there. But not all was rosy, because the industrial production output increased by 0.3% in the month in Germany. That was under the chute for a 0.4% rise. And in April, German output had fallen 2%. So what we're seeing is a little bit of good on one side, a lot of bad on the other. Iran is claiming that it is going to enrich uranium to 4.5% purity right now from the 3.7%, and is saying within 60 days it might be able to go to 20% purity, right where they were before the treaty with the U.S., China, Russia, and Europe took place. So we'll see what happens, and it's going to put a lot of pressure on Europe, because do they put sanctions back on Iran will be a big question with that. They're also talking in Iran of kicking up more of their centrifuges and going to a new level of centrifuges. Even at 20%, you're far away from weapons-grade uranium. Keep that in the back of your mind. Ahead of today's monthly USDA report for the stocks, I'm looking at the 2019-20 numbers. That's the one I'm concentrating on. And they're saying 292.4 million tons compared to 294.34 in the June report for wheat, a little less there. They're talking a bigger number in corn of 292.5 million metric tons compared to 290.5. And in the soybean market, they're talking down to 109.2 versus the 112.7 in the June report. So that's going to be the important, as I see it, events of the day for those markets. I want to remind you, one of the things that we offer is our guide to technical indicators, and this came to us from our good friends at Modern Trader magazine, which I don't know what flux they're in right now, but something's happening there. But in any case, this is their publication that, with their approval, we had taken and made into PDFs for them. And it's still, I think, the best thing out there. There's two volumes, volumes 1 and 2, and they cover all of this. Think of these as a great primer, because each one's about 20 pages long with examples, teaches you all these different ideas. How do you get it? Because it is free from us. Simply give us a call at 866-973-2077. You can go to our website, www.iraepstein.com. You'll see our carousel of free offers. Choose what you'd like and go from there. I'm Ira Epstein. You have a great day, and I will talk to you all this afternoon in our end of the day videos.